It's a very big week this week with tons of Ascended heroes dropping. Let's have a look at what we can expect to find, and this is all going to be this Friday. We're going to look at Best Buy. Best Buy is going to have this. GameStop's going to have this. Walmart, Target. When they restock is random, Walmart and Target. But your Best Buys and your GameStops, you'll be able to get these first thing in the morning. So there's going to be lines for these, especially with Ascended Heroes. You're going to want to get there pretty early. I'm not going to give you time because people get mad when I say that, but it's going to depend on where you live, how busy it's going to be, and how much product that they're going to have there at the stores. So Ascended Heroes is dropping this Friday. The Elite Trainer Box is coming out. I have talked to local game stores as well, and I do recommend trying to shop at your local game store if possible, if you have one near you. This Ascended Heroes Elite Trainer Box has a really cool card inside. In Zekrom, it has your sleeves, your dividers here, 9 booster packs, this guide that kind of shows you all the cards inside, coin, and your dice. $49.99, that's MSRP for this. If you go to GameStop, you're going to pay more. If you go to your local game store, you're probably going to pay more. But at least at your local game store, you're supporting the Pokemon community and the players there that patron that store. GameStop, not so much. Here we have the Ascended Heroes Mini Tins. These are also dropping. $9.99 each. Secondary market's going to be double that. I've seen these going for like 20 bucks. But this is the tin set that's going to be dropping. I do really like the tin sets for each of these specialty sets. Ascended Heroes is a specialty set. It's not a mainline set. So you can't buy like a booster box of these. You have to buy the ancillary product. Speaking of that, there are more. These Ascended Heroes blister packs are dropping with Larry and Erica coins inside if you are interested in those. These are MSRP $9.99. Again, right now these packs are going for about $10 each, $15 each, depending on where you shop. That's because of the rollout of this product. Pokemon decided to only drop the triple blister packs of these, and because of that, the prices are insane. So hopefully, now that all of this is starting to come to market, the prices will go down a little bit. Speaking of, we have these Mega Charizard tins. Now, what is inside of these? I'm not sure, and I'm not sure that we know quite yet what is inside of these mini tins. Could be Ascended Heroes, because it is dropping on February 20th alongside of all these products. If you know, let me know down in the comments. But I would guess that it's going to be Mega and Phantasmal flames inside of these. But we will know come this Friday, or if this has already been leaked. It usually comes out a little earlier before then. So that's all of Ascended Heroes. We have actually some really big stuff coming up as well. We have Prismatic Evolutions, Mega Charizard X EX Ultra Premium Collections dropping, and rumors of McDonald's and Sam's Club Super Premium Collection for Prismatic as well, which we have not seen in a long time. Now this article is from last year. They have been pretty on point about releasing these Pokemon sets, I feel like once a year at this point, in February and March. This is from last year again, so we are anticipating this is going to be dropping soon. Just giving you a heads up on that. This did just drop last week, and it is coming up again. It's going to be on the 27th, so you have some time. Just keep that in the back of your mind if you do want to go ahead and pick these up. I believe it was $39.99 for these. Surprise box in the booster bundle. 6 packs in here, 4 packs in the surprise box. Best deal you're probably ever going to find on Prismatic Evolutions. Prices on the third-party market are back up to like $10 on these packs. So at these prices, you can't beat it. So if you're able to next Friday, and don't worry, be sure to subscribe and I'll let you know. I'll remind you, these are coming down the pipeline. Costco. It's going to depend on where you live. This has been rolling out regionally. The Charizard X EX Ultra Premium Collection, which I've covered just about every week now. Fantastic set. You got the playmat, the booster box, this metal coin, dice, Charizard promo here down at the bottom, the sleeves, and all these packs. What do you have? 4 Phantasmal, looks like 5 Mega, 4 Destined Rivals, 4 Journey Together, and 2 Surging Sparks inside of here. If you can get this at Costco, it's going to be $89.99, which I also think is the cheapest price you're ever going to find this for. For example, Target sells this at MSRP for $130. Lastly, we're going to look at the Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection. We have not seen this come back in stock in a long time, and it is very sought after. MSRP over at Sam's Club, which will have this. We don't know the date yet, but it is rumored that this is returning, and I absolutely do think it will return. It's only shown up once, and usually these will show up 2-3 times at least. GameStop, you could always purchase it for an extra $100 at $189.99. A nice deal for the pros there. Or you can spend $200. I don't recommend doing this. You can probably honestly find this cheaper at your local game store. There are a lot of packs inside. I'm not going to count those. Sleeves. It's going to say how many packs are inside. 15. You also have the Eevee promo. If you can see that here, on Eevee on the cake. The deck box. There you go. There's a little better version of it. But this and the playmat, which is absolutely insane. So this is dropping hopefully soon at Sam's. We don't have an exact date, but it is rumored to be dropping soon. We also have lots of rumors, speculation about what is coming down the pipeline for the 30th anniversary. I don't have anything concrete right yet. And honestly, be wary of what you see online at this point, because there's so much fake stuff going on, going around about the 30th anniversary stuff. I see ETBs already for the Ninja Spinner set. I just see so much AI slop out there for new stuff, and none of it's been announced. I'm not going to ever use that junk for what I cover here. Just be aware that a lot of that stuff is fake that is going around right now. I'm going to go over to Best Buy, give you guys kind of idea of what you can expect in like your local stores. Best Buy is going to have Ascended Heroes. That's going to be the big thing this week for Best Buy. That is going to be on Friday. We're going to see that at Target. We're going to see that at Walmart. Walmart has been dropping the Alakazam 151 collection. I don't know. I forget what it's called. But they've been dropping that, so that's a good way to get some 151. This Prismatic Evolutions, again, you're going to get that at Sam's at a really good price at like $40, $86.99. And I do try to warn you guys about what you see here as far as, again, Walmart, Target, Best Buy. The prices here, $86.99. That is not sold by GameStop. That is sold and shipped by this third-party vendor, whoever it may be. So be wary when you're shopping online, because these prices are not normal. These are third-party vendors, and at these prices, you might as well support your local shop. Same deal here. This is sold and shipped by this company, not Walmart. It'll say sold and shipped by Walmart. That's a good way for you to know if it's actually MSRP, so you don't have to keep all these numbers memorized. But this is like a $25 item, I believe. Now, GameStop, the prices are always going to be pretty close to like double MSRP. They're going to be quite a bit higher. For example, this Elite Trainer box, I believe we saw for $49.99 at GameStop. It's $100. That's just what they're doing now. I've complained about it enough at this point. Something else I want to warn you about, if you're new to the hobby, because I get a lot of people new to the hobby, is if you see any of these cards with all these gold borders, these are all fake, okay? Amazon sells a lot of fake cards, so be aware that if you're buying off of Amazon, you could be buying fakes. Try to buy sealed products if you can, and Amazon is guilty of the same. There are third-party vendors on these websites. All of these are also fake. Fake, of course. Just keep that in mind. Last Wednesday, Walmart does usually their online drop, right? They release a bunch of their product, right? And most of it is bought out by botters at this point. People who are running programs that buy this up immediately. And normal people I don't really recommend using or attempting to get drops on Walmart online on Wednesdays anymore. I think it is very heavily botted. Now, if you want to try, all you really risk is wasting your time if you don't get these items. From what I've seen, it is mostly heavily botted at this point. So many people are using different groups and doing that sort of thing. But what I want to bring up about that is Walmart. So Walmart sells for MSRP on their website, but they're selling through a third-party vendor, okay? So it's not, that third-party vendor is mostly kind of using Walmart as a space to sell its product at MSRP. Walmart takes a cut. Well, Walmart takes a cut, and then these bots come in, buy up all that. These companies, they don't really care. Let's just be honest. They don't care, and that's fine. We live in a capitalistic society where caring isn't really part of the equation. But what I find interesting about that is what happens now is, so they sell out of the product instantly, and it actually benefits companies to do it this way because they sell out, they get their percentage, and then these other companies who are selling these products come back and relist it for twice the price. And then Walmart's able to take another cut, another percentage, now at double the price, and make more money. But I'm just letting you know what is happening and why the prices are going up and why I don't really see a reason for these to go down. What do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. My name is Cassidy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.